A microphone. A microphone check check. Um, with the Cardano in the title, I'm a little surprised. We've already got some people waiting. Silver bells. Smash the like. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle, smash the like. How's everyone doing? Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostra Thomas. I gotta tell you, I'm getting right up on the mic. I was watching my. What's up, Kurt? How you doing, brother? I was watching my stream yesterday, and I know Trezor called me out. I appreciate that. I would love. It is the season, brother. I would love to any feedback when it comes to these streams, man. Let me know whatever I can do to make it better. I gotta tell you, I'm not too thrilled with the sound quality. So that's something I'm gonna be working on over this weekend. Maybe even try and buy some new gear. I have no idea. Become a sound expert. Maybe adjust my settings so those come in. I'm a little intimidated though. I got like some of those mic setups I see some of these YouTubers use. Man, that looks like. I'm gonna have to take a course. I'm gonna have to enroll at MIT for a course in sound, and I need to take that Euphoria, that Ohm DeFi course. Man, that's some DMAC in the house. OG DMAC. Nigel, how you doing, brother? DMAC, what is up? Yeah, click. Yeah, you know. Let's see. True. Yeah. Do you work for TrueBit or something? What is your fascination with TrueBit? What is up with TrueBit, man? You come in and you just say TrueBit, but you don't tell us what's up with TrueBit. Why do we need to be in TrueBit, brother? Why? Dude, clickbait. I have to take that free. I'm going to be taking a crying game shower for sure. I've been very, very open when I clickbaity titles. Man, you know what? Sometimes you got to do it. I hate it, but I'm making fun of it. Everything's a 10x. Everyone keeps up in their game, right? So I'm up in the game before those other mofos get to it. I'm calling out billionaires. Everyone's saying it's going to make you millionaires. I'm saying you're going to be a billionaire, son. 88 could pump anytime, and Matthew knows what's up. In the next 2 weeks, if you look on it, I don't even care about the chart. We're going to get into why Cardano is going to pump, and it don't have a damn thing to do with the chart, brother. Dude, it's like ETH at $3. Is it, bro? Is it? Where do you buy some TrueBit at? I mean, I'll buy a little TrueBit. I trust you, DMAC. I trust you. Just drew a trend line. The higher lows. We're near the apex. I'm gonna have to take your word for that, Matthew. I'm not much of a TA guy. I mean, I think I don't want to offend. I think TA for the most part is a waste of time, especially when it comes to crypto. No, it's ETH at 1500. I mean, even ETH at 1500 is a good buy. So I don't know. It was a weird morning. It's been a weird week of Bitcoin. There's some really actually retro in the house. How you doing, brother? How are you doing? I want to take a look at what TechDev's been posting, some interesting stuff. There's still a lot of hype that Bitcoin's going to do its thing in December. I'm a bit skeptical. I aped into Crab Ada. Looks like a solid dude. So is that a game on Cardano? I'm down for some games. We're going to have to add some chats here pretty soon, to the Discord to make sure but I only want to make chats that make sense. Game on AVAX. There's nothing wrong with that, but why is it called Crab Ada? Are they making fun of Ada? Calling Ada a crab? Ada just goes sideways. Yeah, I don't mind it either, Matthew. I mean, I'm in this position where I really have to worry about taxes. And dude, I'm a little bit nervous about how much money in taxes I'm going to owe. That's why I might drop. That's my white. That gives me a little motivation to drop, maybe $1,000 plus on some new mics and shit. A little bit of a write-off. But we're going to talk about ADA and why I think ADA is going to explode. Let's talk about the markets really quick. You know what? I'm a little curious to see what's going on in the stock market really quick. I know. There's not I think just me and Brain Capital are the only one that care about the stock market. But I just want to take a quick look at what's going on with Tesla and the markets in general. It's always a good idea to see what's going on there. I do apologize for starting a little late. I had to do a firewall cutover this morning. Lots of fun. Nothing like starting your Monday morning off with a firewall cutover. And we had to revert. There were a couple problems that I didn't configure it, right? If I would have configured it, it would have been smooth as butter. But I kid. The guy that configured it is a good guy, so I'm giving him a hard time. I'm joking. All right. Oh, Brent in the house. How you doing, brother? How are you, dude? How are your puts doing? Throw it in my face if you're up money. Throw it in my face. All right. We got the tasty. Ooh, dude, Tesla, dude. You know why Tesla's in fuego? Close already. I closed this. Oh, you sent me I'll have to check that out. I didn't see it, brother. My apologies. If you made money, good for you. My personal opinion is that's a tough game, dude. That is a tough game to make money buying options. So I wish you all the best. Not many people can pull that off. Yeah, Fuzz, dude. Everything in Harmony One's doing good, and we're gonna Harmony One. Yeah, that's the problem, bro. It's less than a 50% chance of success, but you'll learn. You'll learn like I did. You'll learn the hard way. You're king of the world right now, but you'll learn the hard way, brother. You'll learn the hard way. Dude, everything in Harmony One's going up. Even Harmony One's going up. So I woke up and Bitcoin's like, first of all, Bitcoin and the market start crashing again last night. I'm like, man, why is Big Boy letting me down? George, we're all George. Everyone, crypto, Journey, whatever, crypto. That dude, Journey Crypto just balled out with like somewhere between 20 and 40 million on his freaking NFT drop. Are you kidding me? There's this other dude, what's his name? Kale. He made like 20 million on it. Dude, I'm doing this wrong. I should be hyping up the 1000Xs and acting like I believe it and then dropping NFTs on your face and making millions. But, all right, real quick, what's going on in the market? The NASDAQ, dude, when's this market crash? You know what? I kid around, but, man, I am starting to get a little bit nervous that when this market crash comes, it's going to be end of days type shit. Yeah, dude, like, I don't even want to pull up the freaking chart. Like, this is a bit out of freaking control, guys. A bit out of control. Like, I am really... Like, this is setting up for the Black Swan events of all. Now, I hope I'm wrong in the, they'll just turn the money machine on, but eventually, the Reaper's going to come calling. All right, look at the dude. This is the NASDAQ. I don't even know what to. This is just. Are you kidding me? Let's go to the weekly. We don't need the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. All right, so I was waiting for a crash back here, and instead the rocket went that way. But I always like going back to this. And is right now, are we building? Remember when I just said, I don't even know what Becker made. He probably made 10s and 20s and 30s of millions on his end. And there's only so much money to go around, guys. There's only so much money. So Becker made 10s of millions. Journey Crypto made 10s of millions. This Kale, bro, like most of you probably don't even know who this guy is. He's basically, he just acts like Becker and says all the same things Elio Trade says. His freaking Becker, his thing made like $10 million and still going. Is this NFT bubble setting up for like a .com crash? I don't know, man. Between me and you, makes me a little nervous. Oh, we're gonna talk about that e-gold, man. Yeah, dude. I actually. So, yesterday how I added more money to my eGold MEX? Well, I didn't even notice it till last night, but that LP actually didn't do it. So I added my LP last night. Dude, I'm clocking a crazy amount. I'm actually going to... So, for going forward, I took one e-gold out of my staking. I'm going to continue to ham up into that thing, dude. I told you, I'm going for broke on that one. Like a lot of the, euphoria and reverse trying to make it a comeback. I'm going green eggs and ham and ride or die in some of these. Let's see. I have a tranquil question. If I deposit USDT and then borrow USDT, is there a reason to ever repay the loan? I mean, eventually there's going to be a reason, because you're not going to want to continue. So at the end of the day, tranquil, you're in tranquil kind of because to earn tranquil, right? You're getting paid to borrow. I would imagine eventually it's going to come down to how long are you going to be paid to borrow and how much interest are you making. So we'll have to figure some of that over time. Like, for example, Aave could be coming, and when Aave comes, they're going to be incentivized with Harmony One. And if Harmony One's paying better, if Aave's paying better rates and you can earn free Harmony One on top of it, there's going to be a reason to pay your loan off right there. I have a loan in Anchor, and I have no idea when I'll ever pay that back, because I'm getting basically paid to borrow, So you're getting paid to borrow. Yeah, so that's kind of up to you. You can deposit more collateral, and then, that's the question is like, man, this is free money. Why isn't everyone doing it? I'm a little bit nervous with how much I have in Tranquil. I have 1/3 of my Harmony One on Tranquil, and there's a lot of risk there, right? There's a lot of risk because there's smart contract risk that they haven't been audited. There's no Chainlink oracles. So, I mean, you got to keep all this stuff in mind. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Benjamin seems more Benjamin is one of the only dudes out there that he's one of the best YouTubers out there. He gives really good analysis. I like his view on analysis. He doesn't really put a lot of stock in the tea either. He looks at a lot of cool things. But the thing I love about Benjamin the most is and quite often he's right, but he doesn't really wax on about when he's right, and he just is like, I think this is what's going to happen, or there's other people out there that basically guarantee it. So he's definitely one of the better ones out there, one of the ones I respect the most for sure. Let's see, wonder what George's taking. He was smuggling and talking about BTC to 80K. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love George, but there's a few things about George I don't like, but I'm not going to get into it. Overall, I think he's good for the space. So if the so this is an important question. If the stock market crashes, will crypto follow? Yeah. And it will be worse. It will be worse. Trust me. DMAC knows what's up. Slap them bell buttons, plebs. So right now it's 25%. So that's another thing you got to worry about. Again, these Chainlink oracles are a big thing, and the Chainlink oracles I think are in DevNet right now, and they might be mainnet like within the next week or so. I think when the Chainlink oracles hit Harmony One, we're gonna see. So right now, Harmony One and Cardano, I'm really excited about because I think they're getting ready to explode, and we're gonna, the title is Cardano, so we're gonna take a look at that here in a sec. So I guess at the moment it makes more sense to just keep putting in. Yeah, again, it's kind of up to you, bro. 25%, 7% borrow is not very high at all. Mine's at like 30-some%. We can take a look at that in the bet. Oh, yeah. He for sure is a real data scientist. I don't know what a panda is. Are Python and pandas, are you talking about Python the language, or are you just talking about real animals? Yeah, Brandon, when they get the Chainlink oracles, they're definitely going to open that up more. And I think a lot of money, a lot of TVL is going to flow into Harmony One for sure. How much should I put in, bro? You're asking the wrong person, because first of all, I'm not going to tell you or give you, I'm going to help you make your own decisions. One of the best things you can do for yourself is get really good at making financial decisions. Don't be one of those beta cucks that, and I'm not calling you a beta cuck, bro. I love you, Kurt. CI Defector in the house. How you doing? You talking about, nah, I'm not talking about multivac at the moment. Being able to make decisions about your money will make you so much better in life. You'll start having unless you lose, right? But you get some solid guidance, and you're not gonna lose. You're not gonna lose. Even when you lose, you start having confidence in life, and you start making decisions about everything. Next thing you know, you're the alpha. You're the king alpha in the house. I read the last bit. What? You saying I didn't read the whole thing? Oh, read the last bit. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right. Excuse me. You brought up multivac the other day, right? I remember taking a look at that one. I don't remember. How's it doing? But you're asking the wrong person about what to do in Harmony One. I'm out of control, dude. If I didn't have to worry about taxes so much, I'd probably put a lot more in. All right, let's get to the title. Right, I know a lot. All right, calm down. We're gonna do a little e-gold. We're gonna do a little Harmony One for sure. But I want to talk about why Cardano is one of the best plays out there. Now, Cardano is getting hit, I think, a little bit extra right now because Charles did an AMA yesterday. And there's this other thing going on, and George is like one of the biggest culprits. So Sunday Swap put out a paper saying this is how we fix concurrency. And I did a video on this a while back. And at the end of this paper, it says, we can't wait to show you what we're building in a few weeks. Everyone's talking about, oh, Sunday Swap's coming in 3 weeks. I'm like, dude, do you guys not know how to read? Like, do you just immediately, you want Cardano to pump so bad, you're just immediately coming to the conclusion that Sunday Swap didn't say they were going live in 3 weeks. They said, we can't wait to show you what we got going on in 3 weeks. Sunday Swap can't even go live until Plutus application backend is complete. And that's part of what's holding back Cardano even a little bit more during this dip. Why it dipped a slightly bit harder than everything else. Because Charles did an AMA yesterday, and he's like, because the word on the street was, they thought PAB would be November, December. Now it sounded like December, January. And dude, you got to understand, that's what you get with Cardano. They're not going to rush it out and make mistakes, and they're going to test the hell out of it. So I don't believe Sunday Swap's coming out until Plutus application backend comes out. And so the worst part, the hardest part about all this is if this market goes parabolic, and then we have the big end of the 4-year cycle, and it pulls back, there is that risk that you can miss out on these massive Cardano gains. But if it does go parabolic, I would imagine Cardano is going to go up with it some. It just won't go up as much that it might if like Sunday Swap is there. Now, if Sunday Swap and oh my goodness, my voice this morning. I personally think this is going to be an extended bull run, super cycle, whatever you want to call it. I think it's going to continue to do what it's doing. Like, it might continue to spin sideways for the next several months. Is there really $3 trillion? It's just going to come out of thin air in the next 20 days and have this parabolic, tech devs waiting on this 2-week end above the 1.61 fib or something, and then it's magically going to shoot up $3 trillion. Maybe, dude, maybe, because you talk about the adoption rate. Is there that many more retailers in here that can, pump $3 to $4 more trillion into it? Is the institutionals going to kick in? Or we just had another earnings season. How many companies that we keep waiting on to buy Bitcoin bought Bitcoin? I don't think any of them did. And in fact, we got your Michael Saylors. He's like me. He's out of dry powder. So there's no telling what's going to happen. I'm just kind of showing you all the angles of what could happen. Now, if it's extended or, whatever, what have you, once this Plutus application back in comes, and this is an application that ties smart contracts to the wallet, and it's what's going to allow, you know, the smart contract integration with your DeFi and being able to do things. Once this happens, and plus on top of that, I don't know if Chainlink's integrated with Cardano yet. That's something to kind of keep an eye out for, because that might be something. There is going to be a tremendous amount of TVL that is going to come into Cardano, and I don't know. There's quite a few chains we could take a look at. Let's see how they're doing once the DeFi revolution hit, and what happened to the price of the coin. And if you don't think that's going to happen to what I personally believe is probably the #1 blue chip best chance to take over all coins in the future. I truly do believe that. The more and more I investigate it, the more and more I research on it, it comes down to Charles, what the team's doing, what the technology's doing, how they implement the technology. In my opinion, they're the Tesla and Apple of blockchain. The way they are performing and doing, the only negative you can say is, like, Charles gets a little excited and says things like, oh, there's going to be 10,000 apps by, he's excited, right? He's not really. Yeah, TVL is growing everywhere, bro, for sure. I think a lot of retail investors got scared away. Yeah, that didn't help. That didn't help. So if it starts pumping, but what is going on right now that's just like, okay, let's just make Bitcoin pump 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60,000 and hit this number everyone's talking about in December. Marco in the house. How you doing, brothers? How's Harmony doing? It was above or around 30. Oh, I got it on my chart. It's on 30. Good. Let's go. All right. So let's take a look. For example, what do we want to take a look at? Avalanche. Avalanche is all the rage right now. Why do I want to look at Avalanche? Avalanche, we'll do, what is the best exchange to look at this on? Man, Avalanche doesn't have a lot of, it doesn't look like it has a, is it on Binance? All right. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say DeFi started coming in on Avalanche about right here, August. Is that when the DeFi explosion happened in Avalanche? I'm just going out on a limb, right? So I don't know the exact date. I do feel like it was towards the end of the summer. People were talking about Avalanche. So we'll put it about August. We'll put it somewhere in August. Like maybe this is like the word was coming out. Avalanche was at $12, and then maybe like the DeFi farm started going live and it was around $20. And what the hell, man? It has basically been a 13x, a 13 freaking X. Why are my green, you know, that's a great question, Ren. Why are my green candles orange? I was doing this thing where with every chart, so I would make the Cardano white and blue. I made the Ethereum, I think, white and black or something. And white and gold. I was trying, and this was the Bitcoin colors, I think. But I don't like it's Christmas time. Maybe we go back to the red and green. So I was trying to make the candles go with the coin, but every time like my computer would update and reboot, it would just go back to just one, and I would have to redo them all. Yeah, I had way too. I just felt like doing. You know how it is. Don't. Yeah, retro. Get him. Sick him, retro. All right, let me make sure I haven't missed anything important. If I have, I apologize. I am the biggest Harmony One degen. I'm going to be a huge Cardano degen, guys. Huge. And I'm actually, it sucks. It sucks. But the trade-off is I don't really want to start defarming in Cardano to January anyway. Just because, again, I don't want that tax headache. But, you know, if Sunday Swap were to come out, it wouldn't be too much to manage if I just aped into Sunday Swap and let it farm my tits off in there for, you know, a few weeks before and not claim anything, right? Just let it ride. And that's kind of my plan in eGold right now. I'm just going to keep aping in, and we'll take a look at that in a bit. So eGold's another great example. So we just looked at Avalanche. We just looked at what Avalanche did when DeFi came. We could do the same thing with Matic. Matic was towards the beginning of the summer. This is the market cap. This is not what I wanted. All right, Matic USD. We'll look at it on, yeah, so I don't know, around here. Matic was probably around 10, 13, 20 cents, 30 cents maybe. And then DeFi hit. It went up. I can't even do the math on that. 5 or 6x. It, it went down with the summer, but don't call it a comeback. It's still up like an, 5 plus X. 5. You know what, dude? 5x. I will not complain if Cardano 5x is, gets a 5x plus once that DeFi hits. And dude, the TVL coming to Cardano is going to dwarf what's come to a lot of these other chains. I could see Cardano making a push for Ethereum type TVL. I don't know. It might take a little while to kick in because, it's new farms. It's different risk. It's different coding. So we'll have to see. I'm just saying people are aping into some of these other farms, and these coins are 5 plus Xing. And in my opinion, Cardano, should be sitting around $2.50, $3 right now. So Cardano could go to say a $10 or $15 X. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not guaranteeing any of this. This is just my thoughts, my beliefs. I spend I watch Charles's AMAs. I read some of their papers. Even when it comes to the JED and the NASA type formulas that I don't understand in the paper, and the technology, being someone in technology, I somewhat understand some of it. Being a degree in business, I'm not an idiot. Being a trader for decades, no matter how much research I do on all these other tokens, and don't get me wrong, I love Harmony One, I love Polkadot. These are the other two that I've really been drawn to, and obviously I love Ethereum. It's doing a lot of great things. It's first to market. Its dominance is going to be hard to take the reins on. But no matter what happens and all the FUD and all this and all that, like my brain just keeps telling me, yeah, man, Cardano's going to be the one. So I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't own some Cardano. And I think this is a gift from the gods right now at this price. Let's take a look at eGold. And then we can go to the eGold farm because I'm pretty excited to do some stuff over there and see how much MEX I've earned. ADA won't have to 5x. Yeah, dude, that is. Oh my gosh, dude, don't get me excited. Don't get me excited about the yield farming opportunities. Look at how much effing money we're making in Harmony One, right? Look at how much money now. I think I don't want to get too excited because the opportunity we have in Harmony One is we're a big brain group over here. We figured out, a lot of people are out there saying, man, and there's a lot of people making money in Avalanche and Solana and all that. But dude, we are racking it up in Harmony One, and it hasn't even begun. Again, like Cardano, I think the TVL is growing pretty fast. It's closing in on $1 billion, I believe. So yeah, eGold is around 1.6 billion TVL now, which it's shot up pretty good, and it has like a 9 or 10 billion market cap. That's soon for Harmony One. Harmony One's chilling at like 3. So I think there's a pretty good chance Harmony One's going to at least see $1 here pretty soon, especially when them Chainlink oracles hit, Aave hits. I think a lot of TVL is going to flood into Harmony One. And the reason, and this is the same thing for Cardano, the reason TVL is so expensive is because people got to buy Cardano. People have to buy Cardano to participate in these yield farms if they don't already have it. Cardano, roughly 71% of all Cardano is staked. Think ahead. If you want a yield farm on Cardano, start working on your bag now, because people are going to FOMO into this shit and the price is going to go parabolic. And the float on Cardano, the circulating float on Cardano is only like 25% of the coins. And you know what happens when the float's low, man? That price can go parabolic quick. So I've already got my bag of Cardano, and I might buy a little bit more, given the opportunity, because I'm going to be yield farming. I have at least, I don't know, like somewhere between 5 and 10,000 Cardano I'm going to go ham with. The only thing that does make me nervous about this, and please, please be wary of this. Again, this is DeFi. This is the wild, wild west. These are brand new DEXs on a brand new smart chain. So an exploit or something could have been overlooked. So do not ape into Cardano yield farms without understanding that risk. Dude. Yeah, man, I want so much Cardano. I want to stack more Cardano. Yeah, I don't. Bryn says, imagine the size of the incentive programs on 88. I have not heard them announce that they're going to even incentivize. I don't know. Like, is Cardano going to incentivize? That would be amazing. If Cardano gives out Cardano on Sunday Swap and Liquid Finance and all this stuff, that's another thing, dude. Like, Liquid Finance, guys. Liquid Finance. Man, how am I going to pull that off? Because you'll be able to deposit your money on your Cardano on Liquid Finance, borrow cash against it. And this is where I'm really starting to think reckless. I'll be like, man, I could take about 20,000 Cardano. That'll be about $5, $6, $7 at some point. And then borrow some DJED or whatever other USDC or whatever they have over there, UST, I don't freaking know. I don't know when DJED's going to be live. And then really go green eggs and ham on some freaking Sunday Swap or some of these other chains. There's gonna be I'm trying to contain myself. I'm trying to contain myself because I'm already reckless and out of control on Harmony One. Yeah, no, Matt's always been 88. Matt's been 80. He's been ride or die 88 with me since the beginning. All right. I don't know why you hating on Retro. Why the only reason you're hating on Cardano is you're salty. You missed out. All right, Eagle, come on, Tom, get your shit together. Eagle. All right, we'll do this one. Let's see. What happened with Eagle recently? Like, why is this price? Why is Eagle $484? Just like October 28th, it was $226. September 1st, it was $130. I don't understand what's going on with Eagle. Why is Eagle going dude? Eagle's going to 1,000 plus in my opinion. Eagle's going. I believe. Do you know why? Their first DEX came out. Dude, Eagle's first DEX came out and it's gone freaking parable. What do you think's going to happen in Cardano? The same effing thing. That's what's going to happen. All right, speaking of Eagle, enough about my... do I not have... Oh, yeah, I need to come over here. So I want to go to Eagle, and we're going to take a look at my farm. All right, here we go. We got it right here. I'm probably going to need to connect. I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to connect to the web this time. Yesterday I did it with the app. I did not mean to do the starting soon. Let's pop on over to the camera. All right, I'm just logging into my thingy bob real quick. One sec. Actually, I need to do it. Oh yeah, it did ask me. All right, let's take a look at what we're going on. Yesterday in the morning, I did add some more eGold and MEX to my liquidity pool. And we saw it. It took forever, man. The thing took forever. It is a little bit slow. And then I was checking it last night, and I was a little bummed out because the LP wasn't there. And I'm like, what the hell? Did I lose it? Did I miss it? Or did it get lost? And then I saw that it actually didn't get staked. So I don't know what happened. And so I put that, I don't know, it was around another $400 into the liquidity pool. So I finally put that in. Last night I was at a 8,000 MEX earn. That was about 12 hours ago. So now I'm at 28,000 MEX to earn. I can't wait to see how much I've earned tomorrow. Yesterday I also put MEX into the single stake farm, but instead what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep aping into this liquidity pool. Again, I told you I got like 15 e-gold. I want a million plus. I want millions of mechs. What the hell, man? We'll check it. Check it in a few years. Dude, I've got, what do I got? It's a joke is what I got. I mean, compared to my overall portfolio, I mean, don't get me wrong. I kind of wish I would have put, actually, man, talking about, I should have just put all my money into Centraland at the beginning of the year. But two of my smallest investments right now are some of my biggest winners. I'm up 539 with an average cost of 75 bucks. That's like, I'm about $1,000 in e-gold, right? So whatever, dude. If I lose a little bit, don't do things just because I do it. I'm gonna be a little bit reckless. Yeah, dude. They're a billion. They have an incentive program. Let's see. Yeah, very aggressive. They have an incentive program that tends. Who's that, Nigel? eGold, because eGold is not joking around. They're incentivizing with like $1.2 billion or something. Where AVAX was only doing a few hundred. I say a few hundred, and then Harmony One coming in with their like less than 10 million. Man, Harmony One needs to step up their game a little bit, and they're still doing really well. Anyway, I'm going YOLO because at the end of the day, I'm already pretty happy with my Cardano and my Ethereum and my Harmony One. I think those alone, I'm not going to have any real struggles in life as long as I continue to diamond nuts up during the bad times. We got my DeFi Kingdoms that's doing really well. We got our yield farms on Harmony One that's making freaking crazy. I'm pretty sure I'm making more money yield farming in Harmony One than my IRL job. And my IRL job is near six figures. That ain't too bad. That ain't too bad. So I'm not struggling when it comes to being one of those people out there with the low income. So I'm going for it, eGold. I see this as a decent opportunity. I do think it'll last for a while. At the end of the day, I'll be able to pull it out. And the way I look at it is, and I'm going to 8 more in right now. The way I look at it is as if MEX continues to go up, it's going to buy more. It's going to sell MEX and buy eGold, right? And at the end of the day, I should have a ton of both. Now, the downside is if I'm not careful and then MEX starts crashing. But I think we got a few weeks, right? I think we got a few weeks of just going crazy here. So I think this morning I took out all my MEX here. It wasn't earning a lot. I mean, 523% is a lot, but it was moving up pretty slow compared to this number right here. So I pulled one eGold out of my stake this morning or last, I don't freaking remember. And now I'm going to claim my MEX, and then we'll see how we're doing tomorrow. I would imagine I might make like 50,000 MEX tomorrow, right? It's going to be pretty impressive. So let's go ahead and harvest this. I'll probably have to do some signing. See how long this takes. All right. The eGold incentive is kind of sus, so since it's a DEX token, not dollars. Yeah, the big thing that concerns me about eGold, and the price has gone up a decent amount, is the market cap's already $2.65 billion. I'm not really sure how they calculate that, especially with the emission rate on MEX. This definitely is not Harmony One speeds. All right, we should have our eGold. I don't know if it shows you. Let's see, home. No, swap, liquidity. They could add a few analytics. Like, I don't know how much eGold are. I probably have to look. Somewhere it doesn't really tell me how much MEX I have in my wallet, I think. I probably have to pull it up on the wallet. So let's go ahead and get liquidity. So let's add liquidity. I don't want to go max e-gold because, oh wait, my e-gold's not showing up. I'm not sure what's going on there. I did pull e-gold out of my stake. I don't know, does that take time? Does that take time? I'll look into that. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on stream figuring out why my e-gold's not in my wallet. I did unstake one e-gold. I don't know if there's a waiting on that. If there's a wait period, I'll be a little bit bummed out. I might buy a little. It's tough to buy e-gold when it's 500 bucks, man. It's tough. I do think it's going to $1,000, but I'll figure that out later. I do plan to continue to add into this farm. As it is, I should make another like 50,000 MEX over the next 24 hours. I forgot to look how much it was. It was like 10, 20, 30, $40, right? I'm making like $50+ Speaking a little ahead of myself, so we'll double check this in tomorrow, but I've only got $700 into this, so it's looking like less than a 2-week return period. I do think this thing has some legs. I do think MEX could continue to go up. I don't know how much it'll continue to go up. I do think e-gold will continue to go up. Just look at what's happened in other chains, guys. Avalanche, Matic, Phantom, Harmony One even, and I think that the best is yet to come on Harmony One. All right, so speaking of Harmony One, let's pop on over to the Harmony One ecosystem and do some checks. DeFi Kingdoms did hit $10. Did hit $10. It's don't call it a pullback. It's having a little bit of a pullback. Jewel is now down under $9. I think it's going to be a temporary lull in the action. I've been going crazy over here. I keep pouring more and more money in. I got money everywhere. Let's take a quick look on 10 is the best place. So I'm kind of just like cross-pollinating. For example, I'm earning Artemis, which is paying really well. Artemis is doing, dude, even farmers only. I'm up in farmers only. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm up pretty nice in Fuzz. I don't have a lot of money in Fuzz. But so for example, I'm taking money from Artemis. I'm taking my Artemis. I'm taking my earned jewels, and I've only been doing this for a couple days, and I'm putting them in the jewel miss pool. And you know, right now I'm about stacking jewels. I'm trying to stack as many jewels as possible. I do think DeFi Kingdoms is going to be a juggernaut. I do think it could be an Axie 1. Like, it doesn't even have to get to like 25% of Axie 1 for us to still make a lot of money. So I'm just going to keep, like I am with e-gold. I'm taking my earnings. I'm taking my jewel earnings and whatever I don't need for summons, I'm putting it right back into the jewel 1 farm. And then I'm taking jewel miss. I wish if they had tranquil, I'd probably do a tranquil farm. I mean, maybe we'll see some things with like reverse and euphoria cross-pollination things. We'll be able to do bonding pools, etc. I don't know. I'll be pretty excited about that. And I got money on Tranquil. I got money on Tranquil that I'm borrowing. And that a lot of that is, well, a lot of this is actually jewels in the bank. I bought jewels at like, I don't know, like $4.50, $5, somewhere around there to get up to that land snapshot. I want a chance at that land. You're about to put more money into Fuzz, dude. So Fuzz, the big news on Fuzz is, do I not have? Let's go ahead and get Fuzz open. Big news on Fuzz is testnet or testing for gambling. The gambling is coming out, and I got big news on that actually. Let's see if we can find this other one I've been looking at, Cosmic Universe. Jay says out there has been waxing on about this. I'm somewhat interested, but man, I just don't I just don't want to take money out of my DeFi Kingdoms and put it into that, you know. All right, so Fuzz made an announcement. I really like this guy. Let's see his announcement. Roadmap update. Our Sportsbook DApp will launch on the Harmony Protocol testnet on December 6th, which is 2 weeks away. And then on mainnet, December 13th, barring no issues with our testnet release. That's a pretty that's a pretty aggressive schedule. And I think it's going to be called Fuzzbet or something like that, because he did a vote. Oh, emission reduction. Cool. Yeah, Fuzzbet. That's the one I voted for too. I mean, that's the best one. I did ask in their Discord, is it going to be geo-locked? And they said, yeah, they're going to follow all of the laws, which is what I wanted to hear. It's what I wanted to hear, because I don't need my investment going to zero because they're not following the laws. And the next thing you know, that poor guy's in handcuffs, because it probably wouldn't take. I'm pretty sure he's in the United States, so it wouldn't. I'm very curious to how he's even pulling that off. You like DeFi more? DeFi. Like that doesn't even. Like that. I don't hate the name, but it doesn't make sense when it comes to gambling. DeFi. Like it doesn't, if I'm missing it, so it's not clicking in, it doesn't say gambling, you know what I mean? Yeah, Fuzzbet, I agree. Buzzbet. Wait, did you put that in the comments, Trezor? Anyway, this is coming pretty soon. The price of Fuzz in Denmark has been doing pretty good. It was getting hammered a little bit. It is coming back. Let's see, I haven't done any. I don't know that I've even harvested for a while. I don't know how many days worth of passive income that is, but it's not too bad. I need to go ahead and harvest this and put it in the reverb. Put this in the reverb. Yeah, no, I like DeFi is cool, but it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't say, like, why is this gambling? Like if you were PvPing each other. Like if the NFT factories or NFTs, you can box each other. That's interesting. That's interesting. No one's done that yet. Maybe that MMA fighters, and maybe I'm doing NFT. I know, dude, true story. I never told this to anyone. Why? I mean, I never told this to you guys. My roommate in college, in the fraternity I was in, he has an MMA entertainment company, and he's been the manager of the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, a few other, like, I mean, he's still going strong, right? So maybe I should give him up and say, hey, bro, like, he don't need the money, but hey, bro, let's drop some MMA fighter NFTs, and then you can actually battle each other. And you only need one. You know what I'm saying? You only need one instead of these teams of three, and you get in the octagon. I mean, I don't know. Just an idea. Just an idea. It's a silly one, but these that's not going to do as well as some of these, like, wizards and knights and warlocks, and where's the necromancers, right? There's a huge necromancer crowd out there. We need some necromancers in DeFi Kingdoms, maybe. Anyway, in DeFi Kingdoms, they were talking about the land drop, and in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, we got a pretty big brain group going on over here. Let me pop that into the chat. We have a lot of DeFi Kingdoms talk over there, and we were talking about the land drop, and apparently, let's see, unofficial Trezor, what do we got here? Link to, I don't get it, how this works. All right, I'll have to check that out. And then Fifi, Jason dropped this. Oh, yeah, he dropped this article yesterday, man. This made my stomach drop. This made me so sick to my stomach. I had to pause for 5 minutes today, just making sure I was actually renting out my Gen Zero instead of accidentally selling it. And I asked in their Discord, is there any road plans to prevent this from happening? So what had happened, I've almost made the mistake once or twice. I don't think I've almost made it with my Gen Zero, but still on a card that would have really hurt. This dude accidentally put up like a 40 joule rent, what he thought was a rent. I think it was 40 joules. It was pretty low, 40, 50, 60 in that neighborhood, on a card that's worth, it says 100K mistake, but I would say it's probably more around 70, 50 to 70, 80 grand mistake. Still a lot. That's a huge, dude. I don't I wouldn't be able to get out of bed. So he accidentally listed it for sale. And let me tell you something. There's bots out there, because I've seen my card sell instantly within seconds, and it was probably a good deal by like 5 or 10 joules. Do you think, something's not scraping? Of course, there's someone that has written scripts out there that says, hey man, if Gen 0 goes on sale for less than like, I don't know, maybe even like 4,000 joules, buy it, right? Can you imagine how quickly that shit got scraped up at like 40 joules? So again, I asked in the Discord, like, there should be a mechanic where you can lock your Gen 0 to prevent it from being sold, right? So that way, if you click on it, it'll be like, sorry, you can't, this, you have to unlock it first, right? And again, I was sitting there, man, like, I'm almost scared to hire out my Gen 0 anymore. Look at Chills. I think they were doing something similar. Yeah, so I know they're doing NFTs, but I don't know if they're making a game out of it. I don't know if they're no, I think it's a cool idea. It's just not going to have a big a following as some of these other, even like DeFi Kingdoms. There's a lot more people out there that I think want to play games where you're like knights and warriors versus like an MMA fighter. I'm just saying the crowd's going to be bigger. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good idea or what have you. Like I wouldn't even be licensed with, I wouldn't even want to get licensed with the UFC, because we all know what's his face is a greedy F. All right. Where was I going with DeFi? Anyway, this guy made a mistake. Let's see. Oh, land. Yeah, so we were talking about land over here. Apparently, if you have land, everyone in your guild can chill land forage. I don't even know how guilds work. I'm really curious on that. But apparently, I thought it was in this chat. Where was it? You have to fight for the land. Oh, wait. All right. Here we go. So there will be 1,000 plots of kingdoms scattered throughout the land that will slowly be available to conquer with your heroes and purchase. So this is what I'm really curious and interested about. As the fog of war gets rolled back, we will probably open up 50 to 100 at a time. It will be a race to see who. I wonder if it's something you have to constantly defend, right? And if guilds can rise up. And even though you own land, and then who actually owns the land? I actually kind of like the idea that like one individual can't own the land and it's a guild thing and you prosper. I have no idea how this is going to play out, but dude, it's shaping up to be really interesting. And there's a lot of other things coming to DeFi Kingdoms, like weapons and enchantments and all these things. You know what they're going to cost? They're going to cost Jewel, dude. And there will be plenty of people that get into this game. I was talking to Fifi about scholarships. So if you got Gen Zeros, kind of keep that on your mind too. People are going to need teams of 3. So if you're pumping out a bunch of heroes, like for me, I'm kind of sitting there thinking, maybe I don't want to sell this summoner. Maybe I don't want to sell this ninja. Maybe I want to hold on to these cards, and maybe I'll become one of these guys that offer scholarships. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out, but in Axie Infinity, you loan out teams to people and then you take a cut of the profits. I don't know what that cut is, but if you especially if you have like 2 Gen Zeros or 4 Gen Zeros and you're pumping out a lot of Gen 1s, there's an opportunity to turn these into businesses, right? And this is a business you can catapult, and it doesn't have to be completely limited to DeFi Kingdoms. DeFi Kingdoms could just be your springboard, your capital springboard. And then part of your business, this will be businesses of the future, and it already is in Axie Infinity. So you can build out people that help you promote your scholarships, find new games, get involved in new games, right? There's a lot that could go on. And I've talked about this a lot lately. Like when I look at the future, and I don't know that I've mentioned this too often either, but my degree in business was actually a BS in entrepreneurship. So I have a very entrepreneurial mind. So I'm constantly thinking about what I've done in life and what I see going forward, like what businesses are going to evolve or that I could get, that maybe even I create. And there's definitely, like, there's definitely opportunity out there. If, if this is the kind of thing that sounds like, man, you could see yourself doing this, there's a lot of opportunity out there because it's so freaking early. It's so freaking early. Yeah, I feel you on that, Kurt. I'm both, man. Like, I love me some D&D, and then I love me some sports. So I'm kind of the rare, like, played sports in high school, but also wanted to play D&D. I'm half nerd, half jock. What can I say? I'm half. I half suck at both. So, all right, I want to see real quick what is going on with the price of Gen Zeros in Denmark. Oh, did I get my fuzz? This is the problem, man. All right, so I've harvested my fuzz. I got some fuzz. Let's get that into the Reverb Studio. Put that to work. See, I mean, this is just a small one, man. This is just a small one. I don't even know how much money this is making me a day. The one that really gets me out of bed, is DeFi Kingdoms. This thing, I might be making, I think overall, and I mentioned this earlier in the stream, I'm probably making more on the Harmony One ecosystem per month than I am my IRL job. All right, that would pop up. So I'm making $346 a day, we'll say, times 25%, because it's 25% unlocked. So about 70, 80. Is that 80 bucks? We'll just say, is that 80 bucks a day? 80, about 85. We'll just say 80 bucks a day. 80 bucks a day right there. Just on that one. These others are much smaller, but it's still going to be a decent chunk. 120. So we're at like 100 bucks a day, I'd say, and this other one's going to be even much smaller. Let's see, 11 bucks. We'll say about 100 bucks a day. I'm making 100 bucks a day in passive income. Well, I say that, but I'm earning jewels. That's the thing, though. I'm earning jewels, and I'm using those jewels to summon. So those jewels are actually turning into more jewels. My jewel bag is going up. It's not going down. So overall, I'm making at least $100 plus a day on DeFi Kingdoms. Actually, the quickest way to look at this is probably going to be, well, I thought it would be over here. All right, so some of these, no, this just shows you what I have left to claim. But either way, Fuzz, I don't know, making 5, 10, 15 bucks a day. Artemis, I'm making good amounts a day. I don't know the exact amount, but this has been paying really well. I just keep compounding them. So again, for me, I can't wait to do this on Cardano. There's going to be a huge opportunity. Look at this, reverse. Don't call it a comeback, man. This thing got hammered over the weekend. I thought it was probably a decent buy opportunity. I'm not buying a farm token. I'm not buying a farm token unless I'm buying it to yield farm. But I thought this was a good chance if you're a trader to buy it. It has rebounded probably like 80% since that dump. I'm very bullish reverse, and just like Euphoria, I'm very bullish that one, and I'm holding those for a long time. Stake it. We're eating steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm a vegetarian. No problem. My Euphoria is chilling at $2,100. I put $1,000 in, like a week or two ago. I can't wait to see how this goes up. I wish they'd get reverse over here. My reverse is up like a tremendous amount, but I got in on the IDO, so I'm at least up like an 8x on the token. Yeah, about 8x on the token. I was up like 20 some x, but I held strong, and we're staking it, right? We're staking it. I had 154 reverse from the IDO, about $75 worth. It's worth an 8x right now, right? About an 8x. And I'm not worried about it. I continue to earn more reverse. Like I said, I had 154. I don't know, was that like 8 days ago when this dropped? 7, 8, 9 days ago? I've already made 50 more reverse. I'm not worried about the price. I think it will eventually go up again, and I'm going to own a bunch more reverse. So I'm just going to continue to stake it until you make it on that one. Tranquil's still holding pretty good. It's still chilling around that 20% range. Again, there's a lot more risk in Tranquil just because of Aave, but I'm going to continue. So a couple of the things I've been doing with this is I've just been claiming it and staking it. At the end of the day, if I pull all my liquidity out of Tranquil, I still think it'll do okay long term, and I'll just have a bunch of Tranquil that I'll check in a year or two or whatever, right? I could see myself moving over to Aave when it comes out. That being said, I can't believe I just said that. It's possible Tranquil, they are working to get incentivized with Harmony 1.2. So if they could pull that off, that would be huge for Tranquil. So don't worry too much yet on Tranquil. Its emission rate does bother me a little bit. Again, the oracles are coming, and if the Chainlink oracles come and they get incentivized by Harmony 1, Tranquil could moon. Tranquil could moon. All right, I don't know, guys. I don't have a whole lot else to say right now. Let's, do I say the famous words? Let's wrap this up. What kind of engineer are you? I think you told me before. What kind of engineer are you, dog? All right, let's see what's going on with crypto real quick, and we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, electrical specialist. Oh, yeah, like SCADA. Do you do like SCADA stuff? No, SCADA's... I mess with some SCADA systems. Nah, man, Trent can't moon. Sorry, it'll dump like Geist and Biz. Maybe, Nigel. Maybe. I don't know, bro. Maybe. I don't like... If you're right... If you're right, it's possible. If you're right, I'll you know, it'll be a nice tax loss. I've only got about $1,000 that I would lose over there. So I don't mind taking $1,000 loss every now and then, you know, because most of these plays have turned into multi-thousand wins. Offshore oil and gas safety got it. And Singapore doing a commission. Man, I bet you're getting paid freaking bank, dude. Do you have to pay taxes? Because if you're getting that offshore, don't have to, you're probably having to pay. Well, first of all, I'm assuming you're from the United States. You're going all in fuzz. Did you miss the freight train on DeFi Kingdoms? Did you not get you a Gen Zero? I don't remember if you told me that or not. Yeah, dude. DMAC. Oh, here we go. Finally, DMAC's gonna come with some knowledge. Actually, no, sadly. Oh, that's right. You missed it. Yeah. Just stack. Yield farm over there, stack some jewels. There'll be an opportunity. Once TrueBit is integrated onto Ethereum network, it will lower the gas. Are they layer 2? Are they a roll up? Are they a ZK roll up, DMAC? All right, let's look at some TrueBit. Did I say let's wrap this up? Because if I did, I apologize. You know I'm famous for saying let's wrap this up. All right, DMAC is smart. He waited for me to say let's wrap this up, and then he hit me with some TrueBit knowledge, knowing he could suck me into checking out TrueBit. I have my 18. Nice. There might be an opportunity, like if there is a huge bear market, and that's when I'm ready to pounce. Right, I'm 200 IQ, 5D chess, 2000 IQ. If there's a huge crash and I got a bunch of jewels ready to pounce and there's blood in the streets and people are selling Gen Zeros like crazy, I'll gobble a few up. Dude, seriously, guys, seriously. I could give zero. I mean, I give a few Fs, but I give kind of 0 Fs of DeFi Kingdoms. Like, I don't need DeFi Kingdoms. And I wish, I'm not talking garbage on DeFi Kingdoms. I want them to succeed. I want us all to make a bunch of money. All I'm saying is if it crashes to 0, it would hurt a little bit more than normal because I do have a decent chunk of change going on there right now. But first of all, it's not going to crash to 0 overnight. And I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm diversified and I'm comfortable with the fact that my solid investments like Cardano, Polkadot, Harmony 1, Ethereum, and Bitcoin, most of those stake earning me more of each are going to continue to compound. Oh, bro, I am glad. If you're going to be back a little bit more, that's the most exciting news I've heard in a long time. You and Saint Gang Gang, man. God, I worry about Saint Gang Gang, man. I hope he's healthy. I hope he's okay because I remember the last words he said in the channel and I haven't seen him for a while. So I really miss that guy. So where did you move to, bro? I get it if you don't want to say, because you're probably sitting on a fat bag over there. I'm from Canada, but the tax rate will plummet if I'm here. Oh, nice. So you don't want to, how long have you been over there? You don't want to cash out yet. You don't want to cash out yet, man. So, I got a frog in my throat. Sorry, guys. What is, are they a ZK roll up? Are they a roll up? What are they, dog? Let's take a look at TrueBit. Problem is dude, guys, I trust DMAC. If DMAC says buy something, I'm going to listen. And I'm already interested. But I don't have any dry powder. I don't have any dry freaking powder. Let's check it Nomics. I'm really kind of digging this. I don't like how they do this right here, though. Is Nomics? I know Nomics is a Lincoln Fuzz. Are they? Is this Harmony? Is this a Harmony One project? Is this not the Fuzz guy? Like, I don't know much about this, but I am kind of interested. Let's see. Only 2 months, and I hope she never leaves the shipyard. Toronto Canadian Bank will. All right. Is TrueBit going to be on Nomics? I'm sure it is. TrueBit Protocol. 46 cents. Oh, it's got a little dip. Wasn't this hard to buy? I might buy me a little bag of DMAC TrueBit. Well, let's see how this shakeout goes. Is this oh, that's on the 1 hour. Let's see if it's on TradingView, and then we'll check it on. What's the overall market cap doing? We're struggling at that very important line on the overall market cap. Oh my goodness, my apologies. Probably, dude, why did they get retracted, bro? Probably a poop. We know you're just kidding. All right, so this is a pretty important level for the overall market cap. We do have to get back above that. Actually, we didn't look much at the Bitcoin chart, and I'm kind of curious to see how we're doing on the logarithmic growth. Let's look at that on the weekly. My computer is acting up a little. It's probably that damn dataless wallet that is a resource hog. One thing I'm not sure of, I think when I look at other people's charts, mine's off a little bit, and I'm not sure why, because all I did was click on. Either way, we're at a pretty important level on the logarithmic growth curve too. They're saying, I think 4,100 is an important level for Ethereum. I'm not really sure why, to be quite honest. Let's see if we can find, about 40. I would say more like about 4,200. Let's see what's going on at 4,100. I guess. I think this is like where it's at right now is a pretty critical level. We already talked about Cardano. This is the buying opportunity of a lifetime, guys. Not financial advice, but this one's going to the moon. All right, let's... Ender's Gate. This is a new coming to Harmony One. I am pretty excited about this, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to get involved. I might get involved. Look, guys, I don't want to play... I don't even know that I'm going to want to play... how involved I am going to be in DeFi Kingdoms and playing. I've already said I may go completely off the rails. I'm not really into just like a card game where you just like play cards, right? And that's one of the things that kind of it's just not me, guys. It's just not me. If it's you, I'm not hating. It just, you know what I'm saying? Like the last game I was pretty addicted to was Rust, and that's a whole different level of gaming. I cannot wait. There's going to be games like, dude, if Rust had blockchain, that thing would be insane. If your skins and stuff were NFTs, that dude over there needs to get on top of it. All right, let's continue this TrueBit coin. Let's see what exchanges they are, and we did take a look at their website. TrueBit. I don't know how to spell. TH is a T. All right, we'll take a look at THG. Here we go. Here we go with all the shit coins. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I love me some retro. Let's see. Dude, retro came at us with some remark. Actually, I'm the one that told you. No, retro nailed remark, man. So maybe THG is another one. You're heavy into that one too. You guys are leading me down a degen rabbit hole. Like, where am I gonna? I am gonna have a little chunk of change coming in here pretty soon. You know, but I need, dude. I need to have money to pay my bills. Like, my car it's paid off, but it has over 100,000 miles. So that thing, the timing belt on that could snap any second, and I'll be effed. I'll be charging that timing, or who knows what else. And that's what scares me the most. I was actually looking at, because I want my next car to be a Tesla. My problem is I don't want to get a Tesla until I get a new house, because this house, I can make it work, right? But my garage has a bunch of shit in it, and I don't want to get a Tesla unless I can park it in the... I'm going off the rails here, but dude, the Teslas, dude, oh my goodness. Like, the new Model X looks so freaking dope, but you're talking like I don't know, like a $1,700 monthly payment. I'm just like, man, and you're not even gonna get that damn thing till like November. Right now, supply chain issues, like November of 2022. So if my car were to just completely break down, like I'm sure it could get fixed, but how many thousands of dollars? And if it's going to cost me like $5,000, am I really going to want to pump like $5,000 into a car when I just put that money on a Tesla instead? But if I can't drive the damn thing for months, I'm going to be walking everywhere. All right, enough about that. TrueBit. Some TRU. Adam looks like sold before take. Oh, no, here, DMAC. Like, get all your pumps out, bro. I'm kidding. I've never been a huge fan of Adam, to be honest. But I've also be 100% honest, I've never really researched it. My problem is I hitch my wagon to mostly Cardano, Polkadot, and Harmony One, and I would just, instead of YOLOing into some other coins, I'd rather just buy right now more Harmony One and Cardano mostly, and some Cody. I think Cody's going to be amazing. All right, so TrueBit. I want to know, bro, is this layer 2? Is this a roll up? Because you say it's going to make it, wait, once TrueBit, that way it will lower gas. So is it going to lower the gas fees on the Ethereum network, or is this a side layer 2, a roll up, or a ZK roll up, right? Or is it none of the above? It's just the technology's so effing good. That's none of the above. All right, so the only place to really buy this for me would be on Uniswap, which means I'm going to pay a shit ton in gas to pay for the item that's going to eventually lower my gas fees. I don't date, I don't hate, I just trade. Yeah, you're definitely a much more of a trader than I am. All right, from a gaming studio that has built Hero Strike. I've never heard of that, but 5 million downloads on Android. All right, we'll definitely take a look at that too. Let's see, on ETH. Oh, it's actually gonna lower the ETH gas fees? Like, I don't understand. All right, let's take a look at their website. How big a bag you got in this, DMAC? All right, white paper. Test that, and oh my goodness. While smart can small computations, blah, the Oracle's prototype. So this is an Oracle? TrueBit counteracts this shortcoming via trustless retrofitted Oracle, which will correctly perform, these are a lot of big words, computational tasks. Any smart contract can issue a computation task to the Oracle in the form of a WebAssembly bytecode, while anonymous miners receive rewards for correctly solving the task. I mean, it's interesting. Bro, DMAC, what do you do for a living? Because you always come in with these pretty advanced smart chains. All right. What is the volume? What is the market cap? What is the circulating supply? None of this is out here. What is its rank? None of this. So this is... Let's take a look at the 1 year. What is this coin? Oh, all right. So this is the J curve. I don't know if you guys know the J curve. This This is a good looking chart. I'm not going to lie. Now this is for you degens out there. This would definitely be what I would call a degen play. And it would be a degen play into potentially what could, go a market that could go parabolic here. Yeah, retro, you got that right, dog. All right, so the second I called this like a super degen play, retro's ears are like, let's effing yellow this. Yeah, no, it interests me too, man. Like this would definitely be all right in my degen bag. Again, we all know my degen bag. I'm small amounts, like so I might throw like a few $100 at this and then just see what happens, right? In my opinion, you guys, and I'm sure D-Mac's making a killing. He's one of these guys that digs into these coins, and he's probably like, one of the best chartists out there for all I know. But you must be 8 in before big volume kick in today and only had 500K buy up and it pumped now. Think what will happen. All right, so are there rumors that it's going to get listed? Because if this were to get, like one of the great ways to make money right now is find out what's getting listed on KuCoin, man. You got to put you guys need to start calling these shout outs in the Discord. If you hear something's going to get listed on an exchange, or you hear something's going to get listed on KuCoin, man, these coins go parabolic if you can get into them beforehand. So if you told me this thing was getting or had a shot of getting listed somewhere, I would definitely maybe add an extra $100 or $200 at it. It does kind of suck. You're gonna kind of want to, I guess, if you care about gas fees, because it's gonna cost you a shit ton to buy this on Sushi Swap. So you might buy $200 worth of this coin, and if you don't catch the gas at the right time, the gas fees might cost you more. I'm interested for sure, though. I'm interested. I'm interested enough to possibly throw a couple $100 at this because I like taking shots. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at THG. Guys, I don't have any dry powder. Maybe I take some of my earnings. Maybe this is what I need to do a little bit because I just keep stacking my Harmony One earnings back into these yield farms. Every now and then, maybe I'll take a slice off and I'll put it into a couple of these degen plays. What was that last degen play you gave me, D-Mac, where you had to go? Let's do a little back test on you, bro. I'm gonna put you on the spot. The one where you had to find the dark pool, the hidden paper by clicking on the Pac-Man or whatever. How'd that one end up? Because I know not all of them are gonna be winners, bro. Not all of them. It has, but not the next hour. You have to wait a bit until then. Just accumulate. All right. What was THG? Let's take a quick look at that one. Tell you what, Retro's been bringing some. This ain't it. I do this thing where I just type in 3 letters and hit enter, and it doesn't bring up the right coin. All right. Dayton Arena. I think I've heard of this. What does the chart on this one look like? Let's see if this looks juicy. Nah, this is not a juicy looking chart. So if you got into this back here, so this is one of the ones I would put on my radar, and if it had a dip, I'd buy, but I'm not FOMOing into a coin at all-time highs. Dark pool still waiting, development team working hard, but small dev team. Interesting. So you still holding that bag too? Are you like, you're an advisor on that one, aren't you? I brought it up. Bro, okay, going forward, are you in the Discord, Retro? Going forward, you gotta like say, hey, dumbass, this is a shot I'm calling, and I'll take a harder look at it. Because you've been bringing some bangers. You're like, yeah, we gotta see where oh, yeah, it's tough. My apologies. Sometimes it's just like, because I have this mindset that I protect myself from not trying to FOMO into a bunch of poo-poo coins. Look at it now. Yeah, dude, you nail. All right, you be honest with this, Retro. Is there any in the chat you've called out that have gone the other way? Have there been any in the chat that you've called out that have gone the other way? Because we can't we can't be all right all the time. But dude, if you brought, maybe that's why I remember it, because you brought it up. I have, and the tap. Wow. Rex, what is going on, my man? How you doing? Coming here to show your. No one got 12,000 jewels over here, dude. Like, what is this? A legendary or something? Yeah. So being 100% honest with you guys, it has been killing me not to buy into a lot of different coins right now. A lot of the smaller plays on Polkadot, like Polkadex, Polkastarter. There's a few others, gaming tokens, Remark. There's a lot of gaming tokens that I do think, and I'm not surprised that they're doing really well. Unfortunately, you know, like I said, and I don't spend a lot of time on it, and I don't want to send that message out there, because a lot of these YouTubers are talking about you get 10x, 100x, 1000, and they're still saying these things at all-time highs. Dude, my problem is I think gaming is going to be massive in the future, but a lot of people are going to get wrecked on these tokens. And if this market corrects and people are listening to some of these YouTubers and they put their life savings in this Altura or whatever, all these other coins, they're going to get freaking wrecked. So for me, I'm just being a little bit more responsible. I'm in the more blue chip stuff. I'm happy with 5, 6, 7 X's. I'm happy with the 2 or 3x on my portfolio right now. Are you kidding me? I'd be doing freaking cartwheels, and it's much safer. I'm just trying to be a lot more responsible. I'm definitely looking to get into more gaming coins in the future, but I'm more of a let's wait for it to mature. Right now, it's a lot of gambling. If you got your bag set aside for gambling on some of the stuff, go for it. I definitely want to spend more time. And especially, yeah, you are, brother. You are. So I can't, you know, there will be a time in the future, you know, hit them likes, hit them subscribes, that we can do this all day long. And I can dedicate my life to making money in cryptocurrency and in the stock market and finding these good plays. But right now, you know, I still got a lot going on. So thanks, D-Mac. I really appreciate hearing that from you. I really appreciate. Yeah. I can't agree with you more. I know I could have grown my channel much faster by being just, you know, clickbaiting, promising you 100x's, 1000x's. Hell, I could probably, even if I wanted to, if I had the dedication and willpower, pulled off, like pulling the wool over your eyes on some like Ethereum NFT drops or what. I don't care. I show you my portfolios because I am proving to you that I'm making it by following my own philosophy. I'm not right. I'm not trying to hype you up. And again, the title Millionaires. I'm pounding this millionaire title in at least maybe one more day, and then Wednesday I'm dropping the cold hard truth, and I'm going to give you a surprise peek, and we can talk about this. The cold hard truth about becoming a millionaire in cryptocurrency. You all know that I've been in cryptocurrency pretty heavily since the beginning of the year, and my initial investment was around $250,000. So what do you think we're going to be talking about, the cold hard truth about becoming a millionaire in cryptocurrency? It ain't freaking easy. It ain't freaking easy, right? Just think. Most people don't have 250,000. Most people don't have 250,000 to drop into cryptocurrency, watch it go up 3x, watch it go back down like 60% without panic selling, and continue to struggle and still not be at that. I'm at a little under a 3x right now in crypto this year. A little under overall. Well, if we throw in the DeFi, I would say, you know, 3.5x. It ain't $1 million. It ain't the money that everyone told me I was gonna. Dude, I'm giving the milk away for free on the Wednesday video. All right. Maybe, who knows what's going to, something could blow it Wednesday out of the water, right? Like deep jewels, $15, and that's all we talk about. All right. I really do got to wrap this up. I love you all. Oh, wait, let's make sure I shouldn't read the chat. Because I want to spend 15 minutes talking about each thing left. But I love you guys so much. Next play is CRO. See, I almost dogged Retro. I almost ignored him on his next shout out. Let's take a quick look. Pumped a bit, but they have a solid roadmap, and I believe they can be picked up like a guild. Like, what is YGG? Why does that sound familiar? Are they going to be on CoinGecko? How degen? All right, Kurt, have a good one. Yeah, I just told you. All right. Yeah, bro, we all do. Nigel thinks, you don't want to scroll up and see what Nigel said about Tranquil. We're doomed, brother. All right. Why? Oh, CRA. Oh, so this is the token on Avalanche? What is YGG? CRA. It pumped a bit, but they haven't a guild like, what is YGG, bro? What is YGG? You good guy? You go. Yogo. Yogo. No, that would have to be YGS. Yogo son. Tom using the platform, never used money markets. Serious. I don't even know what you mean by that, Rex. Tom using the platform. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, you need help on how to use the platform. No, I thought you meant you need, because I know you got a lot in there. Yeah, I can help you out. Game Guild. Nimrod in the house. How you doing, brother? Are guilds that manage Oh, yeah. So, interesting. Are these YGGs coming to DeFi Kingdoms? If the scholars... dude... There's going to be a lot of opportunity in DeFi Kingdoms. Yeah, bro, I can help you with Tranquil. We can take a quick look. So, Corbata. Are they making fun of ADA? Is the first thing I'm thinking of. Maybe it's totally unrelated. It's on Trader Joe's. Is that Avalanche? Yeah, Avalanche, man. Tell you what, I might get involved with Avalanche at the beginning of the year. We'll have to see how things shake out. I'm going to remember this one. I want to see how it does. Let's take a look at the 1 year chart. Oh, yeah. Why weren't you screaming from the rooftop yesterday? What do you just go find charts that pumped in the last 3 days and then say you talked about it a week ago? I'm kidding, Retro. You know I love you. Yeah, dude. All right, we'll keep this one on the radar. Yeah, I know. Dude, Taiki Mead is heavily into Avalanche, and I respect that guy, for sure. So it's just one of those things, man. Again, the tax headache. Maybe I should have pulled money, out of Cardano. Maybe I shouldn't have bought Cardano, and I should have bought Avalanche. But I'm not crying over spilt milk. I've had a good year. Yeah. So you're all right, but bro, how do I even buy this shit? Like, I gotta buy Avalanche. All right. Maybe we do that. You know what? What is Avalanche? Oh, I hate you, Retro. What is Avalanche doing? I'm not doing it today, but I'm gonna take a freaking look. I'm going down with you. We're gonna buy some. Maybe over the holidays or something. What is Avalanche doing in Denmark? Avalanche, man, this shit's like, how do I buy it? Are you kidding me? Like, where's the pullback? Isn't the market pulling back? No, Avalanche is going. So you want me to buy a token that's already, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if I'm buying it just to immediately trade it into Abra, why am I complaining? It doesn't matter because I'm only going to hold it for like 3 seconds. All right, what do I got to do to get into this shit? Do I got to bridge money over? Do I get an Avalanche wallet? I'll figure that out over the next couple days. I am going to buy some Abracadabra, even though they're Abracadabra, Corbata, right? I haven't even looked at the roadmap. I'm taking a leap of faith with you, and I promise you, I'm going to buy at least a couple $100, if not more of this. Maybe in homage to DMAC back in the house. You guys have no idea how happy that freaking makes me. I'll buy me some TrueBit too. I don't know about that one though, man. Them Ethereum gas fees make my diamond nuts, shrink up like it's cold AF out there. Just add AVAX. Oh, nice. And then I can buy Avalanche on Binance, and then do they have Avalanche? And then send it right over and Bob's your uncle, and then go to Trader Joe's. All right, I'm actually a little bit excited. I'm going to buy some Abracadabra. All right, what were we doing? Because I felt like I was into something pretty important, but I don't even freaking remember anymore. I don't even remember. Oh wait, I was making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Oh yeah, I need to make sure we take care of Rex on Tranquil. I gotta get to work. All right, so I'm unstaking 500k1, and I'd like to bar. Oh, okay, buying it. Oh, dude, bro, you're fucking. Be careful, man. Be careful. We can definitely talk about that. I would personally recommend you don't do that. I would personally. Oh, but you don't want to sell your Harmony one. That's the problem. All right, I get it, bro. I would. Man, I don't know how big a bag overall you're setting on. Well, I mean, obviously, if you have 500k1, you're gonna use that as a down payment on. All right, you got to be really. Well, I guess I would probably wait for me personally. You got to watch your LTV ratio. So real quickly, let's take a look at what we're going on. I would probably do that on a Aave instead, because they're a little bit more battle tested. I would be real, and I'm nervous. I'm nervous that I'm 1/3 of my Harmony 1 stack on here, but you just got to worry about your LTV ratio. So if you do 500,000, how much of a down payment are you trying to get? Because with 100,000, I'm borrowing roughly 4,000 Harmony 1, and that's a 30% LTV ratio. Now the LTV ratio is pretty tight right now, and so that will go up a decent amount once Chainlink gets here. And you're going to earn a lot, but you're going to want to, I would be looking to pay that off as soon as possible. But all you really need to do is you just deposit your Harmony 1. Once you got a deposit, you can come over here and you just say borrow, and then you just say the borrow amount, and I can help you out for sure. You're just going to want to watch your LTV ratio. The problem is, like, even at a 32% LTV ratio, so that the huge risk is like there's a big down wick, and this goes all the way up and you get liquidated. Because that's the thing, man. You get these big wicks, and if this is fast enough to liquidate you and then it recovers, right? At the end of the day, if it goes all the way down and you get liquidated and it stays down there, it's not the end of the world, because you have, it's worth what it's worth. But if it wicks down, you get liquidated, and then it completely recovers back. That's when it's painful. That's when it's painful. BS144 in the house. Yeah, stop going retro. Get off my nuts, son. Yeah, we definitely use DeFi Kingdoms Watch, but thanks for bringing that to our attention. In fact, we got Kingdom Watch. We got, is this a different one? This is what you're talking about right here, Kingdom Watch. Yeah. Rex actually brought that. Oh, you're welcome. Feel free to hit me up anytime in the Discord, in the chat, and I'll help you out with that. All right, guys, I got to wrap this up. Hit them like buttons, hit them subscribe buttons. I'll be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square, and peace.